Hi.
Hi.
I guess it's time to go. Good morning, it's 1:40 at night. This is Made here.
Hello, good morning.
Our amazing driver who's taking us to places. This is a second trip now, and today we're going to a volcano. And the volcano is called
Mount Batur. Batur.
Yeah.
Batur volcano.
It's not a very long hike, but it's at night, so we're gonna need some lights, we're gonna need good shoes, it's gonna be a bit slippery. Very rewarding, because we will get to see the sunrise. We are now on our way to Canggu from our location, Seminyak, to pick up the rest of the group. I'm here, Evelina is all the way at the back. Usually the hike takes about a couple of hours, but because we are going to drive up a little bit further up than the usual place where people start, we expect it to be about 1.5 hours. We're gonna spend some time up top, wait for the sun to come up, film a sunrise, maybe take some nice photos. I'm hoping for some clouds below us, hopefully. And then a walk back down to the car.
Thank you. Oh,
Hey, good morning.
it's not like a good. It's just
morning.
Early morning.
This is Aga.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Stressed. It was late.
Bonjour, madame.
So much excitement here.
You did, yes. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
This is Caroline.
Hello, everyone.
The great thing about having a tour guide like Made is the ability to ask questions and immediately have your curiosity satisfied.
2 o'clock. Morning market.
Very morning.
But it's like night.
Yeah. they,
Wow.
they start early.
Wow. What time did you start?
I think they drive from the village where they're coming from, like a Kindamani, where the flowers coming. Maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. They leave.
Made also made sure to get us excited about what we're about to see.
I thought we'll stay in the car sleep.
To see the sunrise just behind this volcano. The sunrise will coming just behind this volcano, and you will see the lake also. Also, there is a place for do camping there. Normally, local people camping for one night and wake up early morning for sunrise.
As we got closer to the volcano and its nearby lake, Made told us about a place that piqued our interest and gave us an idea for a future video.
And you see that light behind the lake? That is isolated village.
Oh.
You can only reach there by boat. Have you heard about the Trunnion Village?
No,
No, the only village they don't bury the dead body.
they don't
So
what?
do they
Sorry.
do?
They don't do cremate. They just put under the trees. So that kind of tourist attraction there. So when you go there, you see the dead body on the trees, no animal and no smell.
No smell. How come?
I don't know, maybe nature.
Maybe it's a form of mummification.
Kind of.
I
I think the nature make like that.
But do they prepare it somehow?
No, just put under the trees. There are few big trees, and they believe that trees suck the bad smell.
Ah.
That's why the village called Trunnion. It's coming from word taru. Taru mean wood. Menyan mean good smell. So taru menyan, wood with good smell. The one who neutralize the smell of dead body.
But it's interesting.
We are 5 going.
Shortly after, we arrived at a junction leading to our start of the hike. The organization which takes payment is officially shut due to the corona, so guides stand on a corner and make sure they're hired for the hike. The negotiations took a while. We were prepared to go by ourselves since Made knows the way, but clearly we didn't have a choice but to hire a guide. After much pressure from the group of guides, we ended up hiring one of them for 400,000, that's $28, negotiated down from 800k, and went on our merry way. By this point, we felt a bit pressured and underwhelmed.
So how much is it finally?
400.
Well done, guys.
I'm a hard negotiator.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we have arrived at the foot of the volcano. We're not really down. I think we are at 1,000 meters, so we have about 700 to go up. As you've seen, it was a little tricky to get in because of some miscommunication at the entry point, but we are here and yeah, we're gonna make our way soon. We're just gonna have a snack.
The point of eating now was to avoid having to pull out food when we're around some of the hundreds of monkeys present in the road ahead and those which are at the summit.
Hello, are we having a snack
Yes, we're gonna have a snack.
before we go for a walk?
Yes, indeed. So we're gonna have some eggs and bread.
Ah, yes.
And this is our special table, so we feel like we're in a dining area right now. Really, we are.
Yes, this is someone's warung.
It is. This is someone's, I guess, restaurant.
As soon as I switched off recording, Evelina started saying stuff, how glad she is that it's no longer hot after 4 months of absolute hotness. I'm so happy that there's a little bit of wind and it's a little cold.
Because I miss that. It's been so many days where there is a hot weather, and even if there is a little bit of wind, the wind is hot anyway. So you never get anything closer to refresh weather. So that's amazing. I love it. Every second of it.
You're calling cold refreshing.
It's lovely. It's probably 20 degrees right now, and when we're gonna go,
I think it's less.
I don't think so. And we're gonna go to the top. Apparently over there it's not much colder, but it's gonna be windy, so we're gonna feel a little bit more. So what we have today is the winter jackets, something that we took with us, and it sounds extremely funny because we are in Bali, so no one expecting to have winter jackets.
I'm cold. I want to put the jacket on. I want to finish recording.
But we're very, very excited that we're gonna go soon because it's I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're just having breakfast. We're having some eggs and bread. Yeah, we've been hoping for some coffee or tea, but the restaurant over here, Warung, the local restaurant, is closed.
Ayan, yeah, nice to meet you.
Hi.
The hard negotiations earlier in the dark made it seem like we're surrounded by non-friendly people. Meanwhile, the guide was a normal, cool dude. Guess it's true that everything is scarier in the dark. We were given a few flashlights, but as you see here, I had a little something special prepared.
Here's an example of a difference in equipment, or how it looks like depending on what equipment you use. So these are regular lamps, and I have one on my backpack that illuminates everything, and this is how it looks like with a normal lamp. Another one. Let's go to the side. Going to work early, huh? Siri, lights on.
So Mikey, how do you feel?
Quite excited, I would say. Never climbed a volcano. I've never been on a volcano.
Really?
We're doing it at night.
Wow.
And I hope I don't lose my kidneys here.
Why kidneys?
No, because you never know.
You never know.
It's dark.
2 motorbikes went ahead.
That's what you need.
There is a car parked also. I think they were like 5 motorbikes in front of this Warung.
I did a hike once myself in Germany and I'm old.
Oh, that's
And I was stuck between trees, the fallen trees. And I was really scared. I was alone and there was absolutely not a single soul around me.
For those too tired at this stage, there was always an option to pay and hop on those bikes with a guide and ride to the top in minutes.
Sorry.
We read online there are hundreds of monkeys in the forest on the way. Either they were sleeping or we failed to spot any of them until we reached summit.
Oh, we can slowly see the sun. Hi. All right. It's nice to see that we're being checked up on by the leader. The volcanic ash and sand here really are super slippery. Maybe not so on the straight path, but when you're going up it gets a little tricky. So obviously no one should be coming here wearing flip-flops. But trainers like these, I'm not even sure if they're entirely sufficient. Luckily there's not many rocks here, so it's not that difficult. But still, I think I would prefer to have proper mountain walking shoes.
So what this mountain is then?
To the mountain here, spread the name Abang and behind Agung, and this.
Okay, jaldi. It's 5:15. Sun apparently comes up about 5:40, and with half an hour still to the top, we are a bit late.
As we grew tired, there were less and less conversations going. After all, it's 5 a.m. and everyone barely slept.
Anything for the gram.
Oh, it's good. We also have different views.
A short break, about 420 meters vertical to the top still, and it's as you can see, it's getting bright. I would love to have my time lapse already set up for this, but hey, that's life.
Okay, let's go!
Are we there yet? You okay?
Yeah.
Cool. You're gonna make it this time.
This was Madei's 5th attempt at reaching the top of Mount Batur. All previous attempts required him to walk back with a tourist due to them needing to go back.
Oh, 5 minutes to the top, good. I thought we were gonna take a break for 5 minutes. That's not necessary. Okay, so we made it to the top. Any first impressions?
It's super amazing. As you can see behind us, the view are super amazing. The hike is not so tough, so I really recommend it to do it.
Evelina?
And we did it just under an hour and a half. It was absolutely amazing. This was the first time when I was hiking when it was dark. So we had flashlights, so everything was clear and visible. The most difficult part was probably the last 15 minutes. It was a little bit more steep, but again, this view is just amazing. There's lots of monkeys here. We've been told that there's around 200 of them. We actually expected they're gonna come closer to us, but they seem to be just observing us. So it's around 7 or 8 of them close to us enough. But whenever the guides see that they are too close, they're just making sure that they will go different directions. So we expected worse in terms of the animals around here, but it's quite okay.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, for sure. Go and do it.
Awesome.
Well, we left monkey behind.
Yeah, monkey stay, other monkey go. I have to say, when faced with the monkeys, I was less brave. I thought I would be prepared to, like, oh, if they attack me, like I'm gonna. Nah, the moment they actually rush towards me, I'm like.
I think it's a natural reaction. This is how you react to the being that you've seen first time in a wild environment.
Yeah, the main reason why they actually take stuff instead of just food is they're hoping that you're gonna have a snack somewhere in the backpack, and in order to retrieve your thing, you're gonna give them some food. So that's why we gotta be careful with our phones and little gadgets, because they can just come up and grab it.
There were also a few dogs around, which seemed to be keen to guard humans from the monkeys.
In 2000 there was the last eruption on this volcano, and there was only smoke and fire. There was no lava at all. But anyway, it's extremely exciting over here. It's super hot here. When we were over there, it was maybe, I don't know how cold it was, maybe 18 degrees, so a little bit colder than we usually are used to Bali. But over here is definitely, you can feel it like 40 plus.
We continued being surrounded by monkeys and saw earlier a couple of guys attacked by a couple of them.
I know you can't probably hear it. I don't have a microphone to pick this up. But when you're here and you're really present in the moment and you listen and you focus on the sounds that are far down there in the valley, you can hear voices, you can hear the chickens, you can hear the dogs barking, you can hear the sounds of a village, and you can just imagine all the lives of people that are there. It's really sometimes worth stopping to think, to listen, and to really be present in the moment, to take it in. There you are. Hello. Amazing.
I'll send a picture.
Thanks.
So I count by 3. 1, 2, 3.
So we rested for a bit, took some photos, spoke about the chances of running away if there's an eruption, which are basically zero. And now we're on our merry way. Apparently it's possible to do a circle around the mountain.
Since Eve is afraid of heights and this piqued her comfort level, we decided to split away from the group and not walk all the way around the rim of the volcano. Instead, we took some more beautiful shots from the summit and walked back mostly the same route and through a forest whilst chatting some more with our guide Made. At this point, we were joined by a pack of 3 dogs, one of which had a dislocated leg, which was a very sad sight. Bali dogs appear to be very different from what we are accustomed to in the West. Dogs here are very independent, they're not asking to be petted, tend to stay away, and don't react to inviting sounds we usually make, and they always look like they're on a mission.
Okay, let's go, come on.
The dogs seem to have a natural instinct to protect humans from monkeys. They followed us without being asked or fed, and clearly acted as protectors.
Mana bang ya, semua bu. I'd like to bring you to my farm.
Oh, that would be lovely!
Wow!
It's considered quite a thing to be invited to one's home in Indonesia. We will absolutely take Made up on his offer and come see him, his family, and their farm in the west of Bali in a few weeks' time.
Oh, we were there, see?
Yes.
I still cannot believe that.
we were there. Oh, that one El Lago, I mean. The next one is El Lago, the one.
Exactly how tired are you?
A little bit. Yes, I am a little.
I'm really tired. And this close to sleeping. I think I only slept like 90 minutes last night. So we ended up in a place called Montana, where we're gonna have some food and something to eat. Thank you. So we placed our orders for food. I'm getting some chicken burger. And you?
I'm gonna have some pancakes and coffee.
Coffee.
But the most important thing is this view. This is where we've been probably half an hour ago.
Okay, more.
Okay. Well, we kind of been there this morning.
We've climbed that there, all the way to the top.
And this place got probably the best view ever.
Definitely. Yeah, this whole row of on the cliff, there's a whole bunch of restaurants on this cliff overlooking. I can't think.
The mountain.
I need food.
This was one of many Instagrammable places, and everyone took advantage of the net below.
Thank you, until next time. And so the trip is finished. It's taken us, what, 13 hours?
Well, we left our home at 1:30 a.m. and at the moment we've got
3 in the afternoon.
So yeah, it was a long day, but very enjoyable, and it was lovely to be tired early in the morning.
Yeah,
and
nobody said it was going to be easy, and it really wasn't. Thanks for sticking around. If you've liked this video, please subscribe and give us a like so that the algorithm knows that others should see this. And until next time.
See ya!